All right, so over the weekend, I screwed up pretty badly. So I kind of want to talk about what happened, apologize to you guys, apologize to someone else, and then just kind of explain how this happened. And, maybe if you're a YouTuber, you can learn from this. If you're thinking about being a YouTuber, it's something that you can, keep in your mind so that you don't make the same mistakes that I made. So, obviously, me and making mistakes, like it's kind of a wrong, long running joke on this channel. Like, sometimes like my editing, sometimes there would be mistakes in there. Sometimes I'd leave a burp in there, something like that, or I lose my train of thought. I think like I've gotten a lot better with that over the past few years. So it's not that kind of mistake. But if you noticed yesterday on the channel, I uploaded a video talking about the Helldivers 2 Sony Steam situation. And if you watch that video, you would know that it probably seemed like a little bit out of date. Like some of the information that I was talking about had been updated. There was actually quite a few developments that happened with that completely like changed the course of what I would want to talk about in that video. But that video definitely, it felt like something was missing from it a little bit, and some analysis was missing, and some of the information was just outdated. And that's because I screwed up this weekend. So that video was supposed to go live Saturday morning on the channel. And when I uploaded the video in the back end, I had put that I wanted to schedule it for 7 a.m. on Saturday, but I didn't save it. And so I didn't find out about this until Sunday when I'm actually making this video. I sat down because I was like, all right, we're going to talk about more Helldivers 2 stuff. We're going to talk about this whole situation where Sony has essentially like killed the game on PC. Like, it's been removed off of 150 countries on Steam, places that, people that live there, Puerto Rico. I have family in Puerto Rico. Like, it's obviously a situation that's just spiraled out of control with this PSN login, because some countries don't have the ability to log into PSN. So now Steam is offering, refunds on the game. The game has been pulled in a ton of different countries. And more importantly, like the goodwill towards this game has been completely destroyed. Nobody's going to want to play this game anymore. Nobody's going to want to support this game. And even if they fix everything, like the damage has been done. And, Steam users, they're not going to forget this. It's not like they're just going to be like, oh, okay, everything's cool. Sony royally screwed this up. And it shows like a whole bigger kind of out of touch situation that's happening right now with Sony. But I couldn't talk about any of that because that video was supposed to go up on Saturday morning, be your Saturday morning cartoon. And then Sunday, today, when I'm filming this, I was going to do a different video. But I sat down and I saw that, and really my heart just dropped that video didn't go live, because not only is that information, like the information in the video is a little bit outdated, but more importantly, like I had a sponsor on that video, and the sponsor wanted that video up on May 4th. And I agreed to putting that video up on May 4th. And that video didn't go up. Now, I'm not so concerned, like, is that going to mess up that sponsor spot and the money involved in it? I mean, like, maybe, but like, that's not going to kill me or anything like that. Like, the thing that bothers me is the fact that, now I look like I led them astray. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yes, it'll be up on the 4th, and now it doesn't go up till the 5th. You see, that's kind of the thing about YouTube that a lot of people, I guess they don't realize it when you do it as like a full-time gig. If you're doing it as a hobby, it's a very, very relaxed thing. But if you're doing it as a full-time gig, like, it is essentially like your own little business. You are in control of everything. You're in control of everything from money to deals to content to marketing to taxes and all this stuff. And sometimes, unfortunately, things just slipped through the cracks. And, I honestly thought about scratching the video from Saturday when I saw that it wasn't uploaded and just, like, okay, whatever. I'm not going to worry about that video because the information's not really up to date. A lot has changed in the 24 hours since I made that video. Let me just restart it and do it Sunday. But the sponsor spot was already on there and the sponsor spot was already approved. So I was kind of stuck between like a rock and a hard place. And like, I know to a lot of people, this is going to seem like a big deal. You're like, why are you apologizing to us? Like, you didn't really do anything to us. It's more so your problem. And you're 100% correct if that's the way you feel. But I just don't like to like have bad, outdated information. I don't like to mess around with sponsors and stuff like that because I feel like my word is kind of important. But this just, it bothered me. It bothers me a lot. I'm sitting here making this video and I am bothered because if everything went right, I would have had a banger video on Saturday with the sponsor. I would have had a banger follow-up video on Sunday and everything would have been good this weekend. Everything would have been fine. But what ended up happening was when I scheduled it, the video was still going through checks. So when you upload a video, YouTube has to check your video to make sure you don't swear too much, to make sure, this, that, or the other, there's no violence in the video. And I guess I just put the video up. I scheduled the video and I was going to wait until the checks were done and then put the video live. Or not, to hit save so that the video would go live. So Friday night is when I dropped the ball on this. And like, man, I don't know. I'm just really frustrated with myself. So this is kind of my therapy session. Like, I just wanted to vent about this because I am sorry. I'm sorry to you guys for like putting out outdated information on Sunday. I'm sorry to the sponsor for not getting the video up on the day that we agreed upon. And like, it's just frustrating to me. It's frustrating. I don't like stuff like that. But I am human and I do need to learn that I just need to, cross my T's and dot my I's a little bit better. Obviously, I dropped the ball here. It is what it is, but I wanted to apologize to you guys. Say I'm sorry. I managed to get some of that Helldivers 2 update stuff in this video anyways. So, like, that's good. That'll make, like, Sunday's ruined. This whole day is ruined for me now. Like, it's early on Sunday, and the day is ruined. I no longer care about this day. I just, it's frustrating. Anyways, thank you for listening to me ramble. Be sure to go check out yesterday's video, please, because I'm sure people in the comments section are like, what the hell? Like, why didn't you talk about this part of it? Why didn't you talk about this part of it? This is the new stuff that's happening with it. And I just look kind of like a jackass. Sorry to Cook Unity for missing it by one day. Check out the Cook Unity stuff on the video from yesterday. And yeah, I'll do better. I'll do better later.